All right, people, let's get to it. Just finished watching all the Showtime cars tonight, and I did much better tonight than I did last week. I went 3-1. Last week was a pretty shaky week. I'm gonna start out with Shumanov. He goes in against this guy Kovacs, and it pretty much was a slugfest from the get-go. Not exactly what I expected. I expected Shumanov to win. I actually thought he would win by decision, and and I thought that this would be a guy I would want to see move on and fight Bernard Hopkins. It still is a guy that I actually would want to see fight Bernard Hopkins. Bernard holds a belt. This guy holds a belt, so that would give Bernard half of the titles at 175. I mean, yeah, he knocked out this guy Kovacs, but I don't necessarily think he'd do the same to Hopkins. Let's see. Shumanov in there with Hopkins. Let's move into the next fight. I went with Leo in this fight. I actually thought that Leo would stop this kid because if I'm not mistaken, this kid Cesar Seda, I think he's coming up from 115 if I'm not mistaken, or a fight or two ago he fought there. Either way it goes, Santa Cruz. I thought he looked good. I thought he showed adversity. He didn't get him out of there, but he fought tough. He took Seda into the deep waters and came out with the victory. The sad part is that we probably won't be able to see Santa Cruz against Rigondeaux, which is a fight that I definitely would like to see. I like the fact that Leo said that he's gonna stay at 122 because there are some fights to be made there, but the fight that makes the most sense is definitely Santa Cruz against Guillermo Rigondeaux, and because of the bridge between HBO and Showtime, a fight that may be a little tougher to make. But who knows for 2014 what may come about. Moving on to the next bout, my man one time Keith Thurman against Soto Carras. I actually almost had this fight on the head. I picked Thurman by knockout, and I did pick him between round 7 and 9 because Soto Carras is tough, and I thought around that time Thurman would get him out of there. And in the ninth round, Thurman takes him down. And gets him out of there. Down the road for Thurman, you can you have Sean Porter out there, and of course, in the light of what just happened, you have Maidana, which I think that would be a slugfest, power against power fight out there. Maybe for one reason or another, they put Keith in there with Paulie and give him another name that he could put on his belt before he moves on to fight a champion. Plenty of things out there for one time Keith, and then I move on to the main event. Adrien Broner and Chino Maidana. I actually picked up Broner. I thought that Broner would win by decision. I didn't pick him to knock out Marcos, but I thought that Broner would put on the show. I thought that he would get out there and just have too much speed for Maidana, and he would outclass him. But I was wrong in this fight. Maidana cracked him, and I think that's what we all wanted to see. We want to see Maidana crack Broner and see what it would be like if Broner took what was like for him to take a hard shot from a pretty good welterweight, and he did, and we saw what happened. He couldn't take those shots. I'm actually pretty happy for Maidana. I didn't pick him to win, but this is a guy that I like, and I'm pretty happy that he got a victory. Probably not probably the biggest victory of his career, and now he will move on. There's a lot of things out there for Maidana. I mean, Garcia is talking about coming to 47. They could fight, maybe not Garcia's first fight, but maybe his second. There's always Lucas Matisse. They could fight in Argentina, and that's a fight I've been wanting to see for almost 3 years. Of course, there is Sean Porter, who just took that strap off of Devin Alexander last week, and then there is a one-time Keith, which would be a pretty good fight for Maidana. As far as Broner goes, who knows? I mean, I don't know where Broner goes from here. I know that he'll be back, but what I'm more concerned about is it would be is this the type of loss that will just shake the young man? Is this the type of loss that will kill his confidence and he never be the same again? Don't know. I think, in my opinion, the first thing they need to do is move Adrian down to 140 and let him get a couple of fights there, begin to build his confidence up and get some big fights. Just finished the fights. It's almost midnight here, Eastern Standard Time. Uh, that's pretty much the last big card of the year. I'm probably gonna do another one of these in sometimes in within the next couple of weeks, talking about my thoughts on the fights for the year. Just to have a little bit of fun, because there's not too many more. It's not any really major fights coming up, so I might get in there, talk about all the divisions from strawweight all the way up to heavyweight, what I saw in 2013, what I'm looking for as a fan in 2014. Anyway, I'm gonna get on out of here. Thanks for listening. Catch you next time.